It's in the game.
Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. They finally get the glory. Everything changes as far as program expectations when you win that first national championship. Fans, lots of room to run. The 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like...
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Armstrong. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Gallagher. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250.
He's got it all right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. Finds us back in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Makes the grab, it's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Armstrong. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, West Virginia. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but... Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Armstrong. Lost one deep down the right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Wants to throw on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. And the Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. Breaks into the open. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Mountaineers are flying down the field.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like...
Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And
the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Armstrong. They've got the screen set up. Got room at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on first down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. A great catch and run for 6. He has been surgical, precision. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Off the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Snagged in the middle, it's Payne. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling one or two guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now for the losing
They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. To the air. It's Armstrong. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, West Virginia! Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
With the catch, it's Hamilton. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The run from the shotgun. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll give it to him again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Snags it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been...
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Fires to the middle. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man, but man...
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. it was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. Power football with the run. Past the 40. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Armstrong. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that one's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's on target and complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here.
There he goes. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
After that amazing performance.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Payne. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting
Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A first down for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Armstrong. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Finds a tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Hamilton. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Mountaineers are on the move.
First down, West Virginia.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Finds his man open. Touchdown, West Virginia. Once he got some room, it was. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got his man downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Great job by the DB seeing where the ball's going and breaking them. And I know that sounds stupid. Of course it is. He's supposed to do that. But a lot of times the angles you take are sometimes compromised and leaves you giving up big plays. Nice job going straight to the football and swatting it on the ground.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. And he's... When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a
when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese.
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Creates a little space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking to pass. It's Armstrong. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run,
touchdown, Mountaineers! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Got it in the middle. It's Payne. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Payne. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Off play action. Rushes on him. Zips it out to his man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw again. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Oh, lack of concentration that time by the receiver. If he catches it, it's going to be a first down. You just have to look that ball in. Do what you do
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. No step back in week 3. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And they've found no answers so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Armstrong. Fires left. Wide open downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams...
Breaks into the open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Armstrong. Right down the middle. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got an open man. Gets away from one, finds some space. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Mountaineers are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to throw it again. Grab near the marker, it's Payne. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. With jet sweep pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the...
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Armstrong. Gets it out fast. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hamilton. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. They'll try to get it in with the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to bull his way in. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
And down he goes back at the 3.
Big decision now for you on offense. You just gave up a negative play, right? You've killed...
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes...
Now the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Armstrong. Throwing right. Got him downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. this offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Moss.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Armstrong. Firing to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So now it's second and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to